making the bed. This is for Stacey. When you're down to the last of the corned beef, turning it into corned beef hash. Actually, I should have saved a little more of this one. But that last Reuben just had to happen. Now to make it, we'll need an appropriate amount of potato, some onion, some garlic, a little bit of celery, maybe some parsley, and of course the corned beef. And we'll start with the potato. By whacking it up into chunks, like about that big. It doesn't matter. Throw the hunks into an appropriate amount of boiling water, lightly salted, trying not to splash yourself because it's hot. And boil them for about 5 or 6 minutes. Not until they're mushy, just until they're slightly soft. And while that's going, back over here, finely dice the onion, about that finely. And do the same with the celery. Leaves and all. And just pile them with the onion because they're all going in at the same time. So who cares? Repeat with the garlic. And likewise, pile that in with the celery and the onion, because they're all going in together. Quiet over there. Now chop up the corned beef into a fairly small dice. For slicing one way, then slicing another way. Slicing yet another way until they're as small as you want them. This looks perfectly fine to me. I quit. And back over here again. Put just a little butter in a skillet. Just enough to get it started. Look out. And add the corned beef. Get it started sauteing. And go ahead and throw in the onion, celery, and garlic. Trying not to spill it all over the place. Do this over a medium flame. You don't really want it to brown just yet. Just salt it a little. And back over here again. Whack up the potatoes equally as finely. Probably easier with this. I think most people peel the potatoes before they do this. I don't. It's just how I roll. You can peel them if you want to. And when they're about as finely chopped as the corned beef, and the veggies have softened, throw the potatoes in. And stir everything together. Crank the heat up a little. And now, start mashing it out. Not hard, just squish it a little. And leave it for about 5 minutes. We're going to try to get a crust on it. And after a few minutes, flip it to get the crusty side up and the white side down. And if it seems like it's a little dry, which this does to me, throw in a little more butter. Not too much. You don't really want to fry it. We just want to crisp it. Let it go for another few minutes. Add in some salt and pepper to taste. Remembering that the corned beef already has a lot of salt in it. You don't need much. And after a little more crisping, turn it again. Trying to keep it at least mostly in the pan. Now you see we're getting some nice crisp on there. Repeat this about 3 or 4 times, or until it looks good, or until you can't stand looking at it anymore and have to eat it. Now while the Energizer Bunny keeps going and going, picture, if you will, me finishing the crisping of the hash and frying a couple of eggs, which I diligently recorded with the camera off. Next, and we pile some hash on the plate. Lay the eggs over the top. Any stray butter that's left. Add some lightly steamed broccoli and cauliflower so the cholesterol gods don't get us. Sprinkle a little bit of fresh parsley. A little chiffonade of fresh basil on the veggies. And some shredded Reggiano. That'll do. And it's a meal. Give me some of all of this. Yes, get back there. This is just good old down-home goodness. I shall now commit piggery.